Hi, I'm working on a solo VR game. You may have seen some test footage that I've been uploading over the last few years, or maybe even my Metroid Prime fan art. I've been working in the games industry since 2020 on titles like Borderlands and Tina's Wonderlands. But in my spare time, I've been messing around in Unreal. My current project is an Arctic survival game set on an ice planet where life has evolved to take advantage of the volcanic activity for warmth. Over the last few years, I built a fair amount of code in a sort of prototype form, like thermal vision, swimming, climbing, etc., just to see what's fun. As concept art demanded more of my time, I did have to pause the game for a while and put my energy there, but now I have time to work again. So first things first, I reviewed gameplay footage that I had already built just to see what worked and what didn't. Most of the code's going to have to be rewritten as I've learned a lot since then, but it's enough for me to put together a simple gameplay demo. Really what I need to do is art. So I decided to sketch ideas for my first environment, and I picked a biome where a lot of the assets could be reused elsewhere. I wanted a very harsh tone, so I made these big craggy cliffs with ice forming on the rocks in this odd angle. It feels really harsh and brutal, which is exactly what I was going for. I still didn't feel like I had a good context, so I decided to cut and paste everything together into these thumbnails. I feel like I got the tone I wanted quite well. I also decided to build these big ice hives. As simple as they are, I think they'd be really fun to explore in VR and feels really imposing. With all that done, I pasted everything together, along with some creature sketches I'd already done, and it made a pretty cool screenshot, I think. Now that the concept art is good enough, I sculpted out this quick kit. I wanted to see how everything would work in Editor. At this point, I really couldn't help myself, so I imported everything into Unreal just to see how it would look. And this is how it turned out. I think this is a really good starting point. It's a little more edgy than I was expecting, but it's fun to explore in VR. Anyhow, thanks for watching.